What if I told you that from the very beginning, you were never meant to become powerful? You were trained to wake up early, follow instructions, stay busy, stay obedient, stay predictable, but never powerful. Because powerful people are difficult to control.
Well done. This is exactly what I expect. Now everyone, focus on the board.
Think about
We don't have
it. From childhood, most people are rewarded for compliance, not independence. Sit quietly, raise your hand, memorize the answer. Do not question authority. Do not think differently. Do not fail publicly. And if you obey correctly long enough, you are promised safety, a stable job, a monthly paycheck, a secure future. But here's the truth. Nobody says out loud, security can become a prison. Because the moment your survival depends on a system you do not control, your freedom disappears. And this is exactly how most people live. Not as creators, not as leaders, not as owners, but as workers trapped inside invisible routines. Wake up, commute, work, consume, sleep, repeat, year after year. And eventually, people stop asking themselves a dangerous question. What if I was meant for more than this? Because exhaustion kills ambition. And modern life keeps people exhausted on purpose. Mentally exhausted, financially exhausted, emotionally exhausted. An exhausted person rarely rebels, rarely builds, rarely questions the system controlling them. They simply survive.
I thought if I just worked harder, freedom would follow. But this isn't the path.
Now listen carefully, because this is where the illusion breaks. Working hard does not automatically make you powerful. In fact, many of the hardest working people in society have the least freedom. The person working 12 hours every day is not necessarily powerful. Sometimes they are simply trapped more efficiently.
This is how we scale the income streams. By leveraging these platforms,
Because power is not about effort alone. Power is about leverage. And this is what most people are never taught. They are taught how to trade time for money, but not how to make money work for them. They are taught how to follow systems, but not how to build systems. They are taught how to obey authority, but not how to become authority.
these projections are excellent. By focusing on innovation, we've secured the funding needed to expand the team and
That difference changes everything. Because the worker depends on opportunities. The powerful create them. The worker waits for permission. The powerful move independently. The worker fears losing income. The powerful build assets that survive without constant labor. And once you understand this, you begin to see society differently. You realize why schools rarely teach financial intelligence, why people graduate understanding equations, but not taxes, investing, negotiation, ownership, or wealth creation, why most people know how to apply for jobs, but not how to create value independently.
We don't just observe the future, we build it. Expand the portfolio.
Because a population trained only to work will always depend on those who own. And ownership is where real power begins.
this is the era of the digital entrepreneur. Master your skills, invest in yourself.
Own skills, own businesses, own investments, own platforms, own systems. The moment you own something that generates value without your constant presence, you begin escaping the cycle. That is when your mindset changes. You stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a builder. And builders see the world differently. They stop asking, how much money can I make this month? And start asking, how much control can I build over my future? That is a completely different mentality. Because true power is not flashy. True power is quiet. It is waking up without fear, making decisions without desperation, walking away without panic, living without needing constant approval.
We are living the dream out here on the Amalfi Coast.
Most people chase status symbols because they want to appear powerful. Luxury clothes, expensive watches, fancy lifestyles. But appearances can lie. A person drowning in debt while trying to look successful is not powerful. They are imprisoned by image. Real power is independence, and independence requires sacrifice. This is why most people never become powerful. They are addicted to comfort, comfortable routines, comfortable thinking, comfortable excuses. But comfort weakens ambition. The system teaches people to avoid risk because fearful people are easier to control. Fearful people stay obedient, stay dependent, stay average. But powerful people think differently. They tolerate uncertainty. They embrace responsibility. They learn relentlessly. They build patiently. And most importantly, they stop waiting for permission to change their life. Now imagine two people. One spends their entire life working for survival. The other spends years building skills, ownership, discipline, and leverage. At first, they may look similar, but over time, their futures separate completely.
Ensure the support beams on level 7 are installed by tomorrow.
One becomes replaceable. The other becomes untouchable. Because power compounds, knowledge compounds, discipline compounds, ownership compounds, reputation compounds.
This is the future of innovation. It allows us to operate with total freedom and purpose.
And eventually, the builder no longer lives under the control of the system. They move differently, think differently, operate differently, because they were no longer trained merely to work. They trained themselves to become powerful. And that is the moment everything changes. So ask yourself honestly, are you building freedom or just maintaining survival? Are you creating leverage or only trading time? Are you becoming powerful or simply becoming exhausted?
Freedom isn't given, it's created. Through focus and independent thinking,
Because the world does not belong to those who work the hardest. It belongs to those who build control over their time, income, and mind. And once you understand that, you stop living like a cog in someone else's machine. You begin building your own. That is where power begins.